Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today marks day 61, I believe is what it is. Day 61 in our pursuit to get 100% playthrough for Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. For those of you that are watching this after the fact, just sit back, relax, and enjoy any type of conversation that we have as we go through the night. And hopefully we'll find ourselves finding all the Koroks tonight. And also maybe we'll find some stone talus, because we have tons of stone talus that we still need to find. And so as of right now, we're sitting at 651 Korok seeds. I'm hoping we can get to 675 tonight, because that'll be like around 25 Korok seeds. Seems to be the average of Korok seeds when we play this game. So I'm just hoping at this point. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find some side quests. I'm gonna try to visit more of the shrines, or not shrines, but I'm gonna visit more of the stables, and we'll just see how it goes. So we're gonna start off, I think, with searching this forest area for some lovely Koroks. So we're gonna go here, here. We'll go along the riverbank, and then we'll kind of just like work our way up to here as well. So yeah, so we're gonna search around this area here. Probably go down to the woods here, since this little section needs to be checked out. And then we'll decide where we want to go next. There's a couple areas like down here where maybe there's a Korok or two up in this area, because we haven't really done much searching there. We haven't really searched in this area much yet. So pretty much, I mean, that's what we're kind of doing right now, is we're trying to focus more on just like spot checking all the different areas. If there's like areas where it looks like even here, like maybe this tree area here, or even this little swamp area, like things like that, that potentially could be a Korok. But we got plenty of places to check out, so yeah, we're just gonna make our way around and see if we can get lucky and find some Korok seeds. I don't even remember what I have on the Sheikah sensor. Hot-footed frogs, which I think we still need hot-footed frogs, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just have to try and get them as we do some exploration. Yo, Pretzel 2, how are you doing? Family's doing good. All in good health. Can't complain. How are things with you? Alright, fine. I'll take you down. Alright. Alright. Let me switch over to this view here. Hey, we got another one. Get out of here. Alright, cool. So we're searching all the different trees. That big tree probably, hopefully, most likely will have a Korok there, but I would think... Yo, J Frost, how's it going? J Frosty, I'm back after a few weeks. Well, today, right now, this is our first Korok of the night. We're at 652. First Korok of the night, and 652 in total. So that's where we're at right now. We're slowly making our way around, hunting for Korok seeds in the wooded area right here. Hopefully we find a whole bunch of them. It'd be nice to find like 2 or 3 in this forest area. I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. What kind of fish are those? Are those Hyrule bass? Yeah, I don't need the Hyrule bass. I need hardy bass, I believe, for the armor upgrades. Hey, Bree, how's it going? I'm enjoying your art that you've been posting in the Discord. Your art style is very, I feel like it's very unique. But maybe I'm just naive when it comes to art style. Do you like the weapon breaking mechanic in this? It doesn't bother me. Yeah, the weapon breaking mechanic doesn't really bother me too much in this game. Especially later on in the game when you're easily able to just get more weapons. You just take down a Hinox and you end up with even more even more powerful weaponry. Also, once you get the Master Sword and you upgrade the Master Sword, like you could just use the Master Sword for most of the game, and then whenever the Master Sword breaks, you just use like other weapons that you had picked up along the way. So it's not really that big of a deal, at least not for me anyway. I don't mind it. It does get frustrating early on in the game. I will admit to that. Yes, I will admit that it is frustrating in the beginning. Just, hold on a second. Did I miss anybody in the chat? Hey, Miss So. How are you doing? Getting some, a whole plethora of people this evening. Lately, the Zelda streams have been kind of on the slow end. It's the most attention I've gotten for my art in a long time, especially on Reddit. I mean, do you get a lot of attention on Reddit? Do people comment on your art and such on the Reddit? I post my cross stitch progress on Reddit, and that's kind of hit or miss too. I think it just depends on like when I post it, you know. There's days where certain subreddits that I'm on seem to be more active on certain days. Hey Axe, how's it going? But I do enjoy your art, and I'm pretty sure my daughter's been checking out your art too. She's a budding artist herself, so like she loves seeing other people's art. Got around 60 to 100 upvotes per post on the one group in particular. Yeah, I like posting my stuff on Reddit just because, at least in the different groups that I post in, the subreddits that I post in. In the water you go. No! The gem doesn't float. That stinks. That stinks that gem doesn't float. Oh well. Oh well. So we're gonna run along the edge here, and then we're gonna like circle back. Cutting the grass. Cutting the grass. Hightail lizards. We need the hightail lizards. For sure. Pretty sure we need hightail lizards. Come here. No, I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. The hog reminds you of your South Carolina trip. All right, so we should probably make our way back this way. So far, no Korok seed again, but we're gonna check. We're gonna check all the forest. Like, I wish I knew the range of the mask because I feel like I could easily miss something. But I think if we cover the area pretty well, then we should be fine. But like if we go here and then here and there, like just kind of wrap around, we should be all right. Because I'm not that confident and have no way for people to pay you or anything like that. Unfortunately, it is something I consider for the future. Have I beaten Ganon at all? We beat him once. I plan on beating Ganon again once we get to 100%. Okay, where are the frogs? They must be on the other side. When you asked about commissions, someone yesterday tried to get free art out of me by calling it a learning experience. Yeah, I am all for people at least getting some form of compensation for the art because for the effort that they put into their art, especially if someone asks you for it. If someone asks you to do art and you ask them to pay for it, I'm all for it. Like, you should be the one to make that decision on whether you want it to be a learning experience or not. Like, perfect example, all right? Perfect example. I have the perfect example. All right, the cross stitch that I'm working on right now. Typically, I could be asking money for that because I am giving it to someone. The thing is that I decided on my own to not charge for it. I decided on my own that I was not going to charge money because I was going to give it to one of my moderators that he's been with me pretty much from the very beginning for my streaming career, I guess, if you call it that. I wouldn't really call it a career. The beginning of my streaming hobby. That's the better way to put it, I guess. Okay, so now we've got a Korok that we need to find. Let's take a look up here. Take a look up this big tree as well. That seemed odd. Can you not put them back in the nest? It seemed odd that there was an acorn in the nest with the eggs. Alright, so... Alright, so it's definitely this way. Oh, there it is. I see it! I see it! There it is. I think this is our second Korok of the night, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I forgot to push the button. Possibly. They definitely benefit more than me. It was for their game or something that they were designed. Definitely. That, okay, so that right there, for me anyway, I definitely would say that it's worth charging for, because especially if their game is going to be, if they're going to make money off of their game, then you should definitely be charging for your services. You know what I mean? Like, for you to give them free art for a game that they're making that eventually might make them a profit, like, you should definitely get some type of compensation for that. But anyway, to continue, so I'm not charging Sir Nigel anything for the Pokemon cross stitch that I'm working on. So I'm not going to try to get money out of him for it. Like, I'm just giving it to him as a gift. Plus, I was using it as a learning experience because I was trying to create my own custom pattern. It was my first attempt at making a custom pattern too, so I felt that, hey, it was going to be a learning experience for me. Yet Nigel works third shift now, so a lot of times Nigel is not able to come to the streams. Sometimes he'll stop by the streams, or he'll be lurking, but he's not really able to talk much because of his work schedule, unfortunately. But he does pop in from time to time. Sometimes if I get on stream a little bit earlier than usual, he'll be able to pop in and say hello for a little bit before he goes to work. That kind of thing. Okie dokie. What's my favorite indie game? Right now, I would say it's a tie between Cuphead and Celeste. Cuphead and Celeste are my two favorites right now. I have a bunch of indie games. You were saying that's what who you're making it for. I thought you were talking to him. Oh, no. I'm making it for Nigel. Yeah. I'm making the cross stitch for Nigel. Initially, what he was asking for me to do was a lot smaller scale. He did not ask me to make this massive cross stitch that I ended up ultimately coming up with. Basically, the only things he was asking for, he was just asking for a Pokemon themed cross stitch that involved his two favorite Pokemon. He wanted a shiny Charizard, and he also wanted the Galarian Zigzagoon. So he said, but other than that, I was able to use my imagination for whatever I wanted to create. And so that's how I came up with what we have today. And obviously my imagination, like if I see when I let my imagination do go wild, this is what we end up with, a large project. And I'm okay with it because I was like, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to try to make this thing, and it's going to be a custom piece that no one else will have. No one else would have attempted to make something like this yet. Not that I know of anyway. I don't know of anybody else that has tried to recreate a full to scale version of a Nintendo DSi with both screens being portrayed at full resolution too, like pixel for pixel to pixel resolution. So yeah, I don't know of anyone else that has done that yet. So I'm sure there's patterns out there that people have created where like it's depicting like a Game Boy screen or something along those lines. But this is like two full screens that are full quality, like full pixel to pixel recreations of the screens. And then the Nintendo DSi is actually a product shot, like an official product shot of the Nintendo DSi that I brought into Photoshop. And I was able to scale it down so that it stayed at the exact ratio that it needs to be. Ta-da! Nice. It's going to take us a while to beat him, but... because I don't have my... well, I do have my big, strong weapon now. There's a lot of tall grass in here, too. So yeah, that's my big project for now. I have other ideas for other projects. I don't know. I would like to be working on multiple projects, to be honest. But I don't want this project to take too long since I am trying to make a project, or I'm trying to make something for someone else. So I'm really not trying to delay it as well. Right now, I think I'm in speed running. Does RTA mean you don't save and quit? I have no idea. I have no idea what RTA would stand for speed running and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. You might be right. Hey, Crossplay, how are you doing? How many Korok seeds do I have? 653, I believe. So far, I found 2 Korok seeds tonight. We just started. We're 25 minutes into the stream, and so yeah, we got a lot of Korok seeds to find still. I'm just kind of searching the forest area right now, and then we're gonna branch off to go somewhere else. But right now, yeah, I'm just kind of looking through all the trees. We almost have the whole forest area covered. How are you doing, Crossplay? How was your weekend? And that goes for anybody that's here at the stream. Like, I'm curious. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? Was it just kind of a relaxing weekend for you all? I think I covered that area pretty well. Let's go down. Let's go down to here. There's like a bunch of trees. So that's what I'm kind of focusing my efforts on right now, is anywhere there's like a big clump of trees is usually a good sign that we're going to find some Koroks in one way or another. So eventually we're going to need to find eventually we're going to need to find more supplies so we can get upgrades. I think we need to get we definitely have to get another star fragment somewhere. Well, pretty good. Just finished the first half of your 2-week vacation with while your parents were in town from Ecuador. Took my dad to a Sabres game and went camping. Nice. I hope you guys all enjoyed the camping. We camp, like my family and I, we camp here and there. Usually it's just like a couple times a year we try to camp. We end up driving down to Maryland, northern Maryland, to some property that is owned by some distant relatives of mine. So it's kind of nice to be able to have a place where you can go. The property is a pretty sizable property. It runs along a decent sized creek, and we're able to well, there's a Korok there. So, there's a Stalnix here. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to turn it night. We're gonna have to turn it nighttime so we can fight the Stalnix, because we haven't defeated this one yet. Hey Baja, how's it going? How was your weekend? Have you attempted any more Celeste speedruns lately? Hey Ballin, how are you as well? We are in the process of getting ready to fight a Stalnix, which is another one. This is one that we haven't found before, so honestly, I haven't run Celeste in some time. That's all right. Well then, look at that. He's supposed to be up and running. He's supposed to be up and walking, unless it needs to be later in the evening. So we're going to switch to... this is my most powerful bow, it looks like, at the moment. Play some Genshin Impact constantly. I can't... I don't know. I don't get into that game. Not yet, anyway. It's a game that requires a lot of effort, time. Just like this game, trying to get all the Koroks takes up a lot of time. How's Mini Baja doing? I guess you guys are... how many days does he have off school? My kids have 2 days. like tomorrow they have an early dismissal, and then Wednesday they'll have off. Obviously Thursday they have off. Friday they have off. So yeah, they only go to school for a day and a half this week. And then I work Monday through Wednesday, and then I'll have off Thursday and Friday. He gets the whole week off. That's nuts. Why is this guy not coming to life? Come on now. Wake up. Wake up. Does he like wake up at midnight or something? Come on now. Don't tease me. You only ever got Thursday and Friday off? Always had to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for Thanksgiving. Exactly. That's what I remember. I always remember doing it that way as well. Just glad I finally put in time with this game after having it on my shelf for a couple years. I actually feel entitled to be excited for May. Yes. I am super excited for May when Tears of the Kingdom comes out. That's why I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish this game, have it be at 100%. Why is this guy not waking up? Does he wake up at midnight? I don't want to leave because I want to be able to fight him real quick. That's just a tease. I don't think there's ever a spot on the map where you see the bones, but it's not an actual Stalnix. Should I teleport away and then come back? I don't know. This time you have to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night shifts. Oh man. So how does holiday pay work in your job, Baja? Does that mean, like, since you're working Thursday night, Thanksgiving, do you get paid more? I assume that you're probably like salary based, but I didn't know if you got like holiday bonus for working on holidays. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to teleport to there, and then I'm going to teleport back and see if it allows it to spawn and show that the Stalnix has come to life. Yeah, 653. We've only gotten 2 Korok seeds, but we might end up, I actually have some mods in the chat, so they can take care of that. If not, I can take care of it too. But I don't want to take away fun time from my mods. See? Now he spawns. Why did it... Oh, bye. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I forget how many Stalnix I have left. I think I have 9 left now. Or, yeah, how many Hinox I have. I forget how many Hinox I might have left. Oh, and here comes Mr. Bear. Come charging at me. Get away from me, Bear. I didn't do anything to you. Don't want you to attack me. You guys needed to put in live chat. I think we get a shift differential. I'm actually hourly plus RVU, which is sort of like commission. Everything I do is worth units that earn me a certain amount. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's right. That is correct. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So there was a Korok seed there, which we already got. I'll walk along the edge here and see if we trigger anything for a Korok seed, but if not, we can look at the map and see where else we haven't traveled yet. So the most efficient way to kill a Lionel, the best I've come up with is raining firebomb or fire arrows with a Lionel 5-shot bow. I guess, yeah, I mean, if you want to kill it fast, I've just gotten really good. I've gotten really good at Flurry Rush, and I'll do Flurry Rush with the Master Sword. So... What? You don't have the Master Sword. I mean, you could do it with other weapons too if you get like... Now, obviously, the Lionels I'm running across are the more powerful ones. Like, most of the Lionels that I see are silver Lionels now, so they're like super like they've got a lot of health, and they're just tough. I don't think that's the right frog. That's a tireless frog, which I don't need the tireless frogs. I need the hot-footed frogs. Five high points in the same general area. Well, it looks like it's going to stop raining, so I don't have to worry about the rain anymore. You got your big trip picked out for next year. High Pointer Club is having their convention in Georgia in July. Weird month. What? Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But at least we found a Hinox. Found a Hinox, but where do I want to go now? How do you get the Korok mask? You have to have the DLC. It's part of the DLC, and you find it in the Korok forest. It's in a tree trunk along the... So, have you gone to the Korok forest yet? You do have the DLC. Alright. Have you gone to the Korok forest yet? Because... So... There is a side quest for the there is a side quest for the Korok mask, which gives you a hint on where it's located. Finding it is tricky for sure. Yeah. So basically, the easiest way to find it is when you go in through the path, when you go into the Korok Forest and you get to the point where there are at the beginning where you know how like when you first go in, it starts to you have to follow the torches, like the standing torches, I guess you could call them, the light posts or the whatever you want to call them. Once you get to that part, and you follow the path, along the path, like near the beginning of the path, if you veer off the path just a little bit, there's a tree that has a chest in its mouth. Another good trick is if you have a treasure chest in your Hyrule Compendium, you might want to put your Sheikah sensor on a treasure chest. That way the Sheikah sensor can kind of help guide you to where the DLC chest is. All right. So, where could we go now? I mean, there's still some area here that hasn't been explored yet. It's just wide open space, and like there's a Korok here, but we haven't explored anything up here yet. There could definitely be a Korok on top of there. About the insta kill death challenge that starts in the Shrine of Resurrection. Wait, what? Insta kill death challenge. Oh. Yeah, that was a fun one. Overplaying Sky while watching Chadley, actually. Sky looks like it's an interesting game. I've never played it, though. Shrine here, but I hadn't completed my inquiry into the mystery of the ancient texts. This must be what we in the archaeology profession refer to as a stroke of luck. Not that I believe in any such thing. So I've already talked to that guy, apparently. I also need swift violets. I need like a bunch of swift violets. Haven't made super serious attempt yet, but sheesh. Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. I remember, yeah, that's a challenge because obviously you are. I mean, you can still use your other weapons. Like I ended up using bow and arrows for a lot of it, and just doing headshots to everybody, and not worrying about using the one-hit obliterator. Maybe that's your issue. The thing with the challenge is just trying to play smart and not fast. That's the ultimate. Like you just gotta play smart. You can't try to rush through it. Oh, you have another baby on the way? Congratulations. Hope all is well with the mama and the baby thus far. When when is the new arrival due to grace its presence? All right, what kind of fish do we got here? Mighty carp. I really don't think I need mighty carp, but that's like a lot of fish. That's a lot of fish there. Just found out a week ago. So in July-ish. Oh boy, exciting times. There's a Korok up top there. I mean, it looks like a good spot for one. But no. Sadly, no. Sadly, no Korok at the top here. Oh, man. A little over 100 shrines. Any tips on filling in the gaps? Pfft. Not really. How many So, have you defeated Ganon yet? Because if you defeat Ganon, it'll actually tell you, like... It tells you, like, how many shrines you have found. Or no, that the shrine quests themselves. It'll tell you how many shrine quests you've completed. You have defeated Ganon. So when you look at your lists for quests, how many of the shrine quests have you completed, and how many do you have left? Not the side quests, because I still have to find somehow I still have to find like three. I still have to find 3 shrine quests, even though I only have 2 shrines to find. So that's why I've been trying to just hunt for any missing side quests. I've been visiting all the different stables and trying to see if I can find whatever side quests I have missing. No Korok seed over here. So... oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over towards the pink area. One shrine I'm confused with is the Blood Moon one. Even looked it up, but I seem to be doing it wrong. I do know which one you... Oh, wait. Was that a Korok? Did I hear... No, I did not. Yes, I do know which one you're talking about. Basically, it's really not that tricky. You just have to I mean, do you mind me? Do you want me to tell you what you have to do, or do you want me to only give you a hint? Like, I don't want to spoil it for you if you want to try to figure it out on your own. That one did take me a little bit to try to figure it out, though. Oh, dang, it died. It jumped off the cliff and ended up dying. According to what I read, I need to stand on the platform at the blood moon is rising, which I did. I'm fine with just a solid hint. Uh, yeah, so I forget what the clue says, but Link has to bear it all. Bear it all. That's your clue. You had half of the You had half of it right, but Link has to bear it all. And I'll let you decide what that means. Ballin, was that a good? Was that a good clue? Was that a good clue for that shrine? It was an excellent clue. Yeah. Now you're trying to remember the poem. If you go into your list, it's probably listed under the shrine quest log. So when you go into your shrine quests, it should tell you the poem right in the list. The list comes in handy because you don't have to go back and talk to, because I think that's a shrine for Cass. That's a shrine quest that Cass gives you. So the poem that he gives you is it's in your quest log. So I think we need to look at the map and see if there's a spot on the map that I have not really done a lot of exploring on yet, because I feel like we're getting the outskirt. We're getting all these Korok seeds that are at the outskirts, but we're also missing out on probably some easier areas that have Korok seeds. Or we have some areas where I just completely missed them altogether, which is very possible, and that's just going to be a nightmare if that's the case. Uh, I haven't explored anywhere along the shoreline of this area here. Which there's probably a good amount of Korok seeds along the shoreline. Um, Death Mountain, we really haven't explored Death Mountain a whole lot yet, but there's probably a decent amount of Korok seeds at Death Mountain. Uh, Hebra, we still have some areas of Hebra that hasn't been searched yet. Um, I'm just trying to find spots that are easy enough to search. This is frustrating trying to find these Korok seeds because I've only found, what, 2? Maybe I should be focusing on something else and then the Korok seeds will just magically appear. Like, maybe I go to a ferry and figure out here's a thing of armor and I focus on just getting the ingredients for that particular armor, and then at the same time focus on just getting those ingredients and then not really worry about the Korok seeds at this point. Try to get those side quests done. Try to get the shrines, the final shrines that I need to find. Oh, there's a show on Netflix. It was actually pretty good. It's a 3D animated Halloween flick that came out called Wendell and Wild. It was pretty good, actually. I was surprised. I was watching it with my son, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. Okay, I think this Korok seed we've already gotten. Yep. Okay. I haven't been down here yet. Oh, I know what we could do. I haven't really traveled at all inside this area here. Hello there. Pudge LGBT. Hello. I'm assuming you are a troll account for Pudge. That's what I'm going to be guessing. It's, or you're a totally another person that has the name of Pudge, but it's highly unlikely because I do know that there's like troll accounts. There are troll accounts for Pudge that are very annoying. But if you're a real account, welcome on in. We're glad to have you. As long as you're not here to do anything nasty. Alright, is that a Swift Violet? That'd be nice. Alright, Swift Violets. Alright, so we need Swift Violets. So if they're in this area, might as well take a peek and look around. See if we can find any. Was that here on YouTube or Twitch? That was YouTube. That was a YouTube subscription. I don't believe the trolls that bother Pudge, I don't believe they go to Twitch. The trolls are always on the YouTube side. I mean, I feel bad for Pudge because he's been dealing with this for like the last 2 years. And it's just like, there's nothing that he can really do about it. It's just really bad. It'd be nice if there's a Korok over here. Yeah, there is a Korok here. It's one I've already gotten. I just forgot that the malice comes back at the blood moon, so that's kind of sucky. Yeah, that's definitely a troll account. Definitely a troll account. How do you get rid of the black and purple stuff? Okay, so the black and purple stuff can only be removed if there is an eye. That's the only way. Thank you. Thank you, Ball and Chain. Okay, so those are trees. So that's got to be a Korok. That has to be a Korok because I thought that was like an enemy base, but that's a bunch of trees. That's definitely going to be a Korok because it's just out in the middle of nowhere. You don't have anything in your mouth. How are you supposed to spit at me? Alright, so it's one of these. I should probably change my bow and arrow to something else so I don't waste my Lionel bows. But we have... There we go. Nice. We got ourselves another Korok seed. 3 Korok seeds. YouTube isn't showing lives from your subscription. How's it going, King of the Hills? That's very strange. That is very strange. Yeah, that's very strange that they're not showing live channels at the moment under your subscription list. But I'm glad you were able to find us tonight. I see another Swift Violet. We gotta get the Swift Violets. Oh no, that's not a Swift Violet, is it? It is a Swift Violet. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. Let's keep going up this way as we work our way over to... I'm just gonna go towards the shrine. Hey, Victor. How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. How are things? How was your weekend? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Much like everyone else. Hopefully it was a productive weekend. Alright, so this is one that I have not defeated yet. Looks like we can do some sneaking up on the enemies too. Let's see if we can sneak up on all of them. That would be pretty cool. Where do you go to block an account? Are you on mobile or desktop? Nice. Never mind, you found it. Alright, cool. You were blocking what exactly? The Pudge account or whatever? That Pudge account that was showing up? I probably could have just I probably could have shot the barrels and then I would have been like totally fine. What's in the chest? What was in the chest? Royal Broadsword can't can't be too picky with that. I want that. Cool. Alright, alright. It's a bummer that we haven't really been able to find too many Korok seeds along the way, but we did find a stall Nyx, so we do have one more. Do have one more Hinox off the list. There's our fiery dragon friend. I don't think we need any more of the dragon parts. Yeah, I don't think we need the dragon parts anymore. I'm gonna make my way over to here. Like, over to here. And then we'll make our way down into the canyon and see what we can find down in the canyon. Taking out that trash. Yeah, taking out that trash. Take out the trash. Hey, there's a Korok. Oh, just leave me alone. Yay. See, this is gonna be this is where it's gonna be so heartbreaking because we're gonna get to a point where like some of these Koroks are gonna be obscure places. That's what, 4 Korok seeds? Alright. 4 Korok seeds for the evening. Anything over here? Snow, maybe so. Am I not supposed to be up here? Is that why I'm getting all the wind? I feel like I'm not supposed to be up here. Yeah, they definitely don't want me up here, so. Maybe that note will help get rid of that troller. I made a note saying that there are several accounts impersonating Pudge. Honestly, I mean, so many accounts have been flagged by so many people, and it's still happening, so I don't see... It's a sad thing, but I don't think YouTube really has a high priority of taking care of it. It's very unfortunate, but it's just one of... I mean, it's definitely one of those unfortunate things that Pudge just has to be strong and ignore it, pretty much. At least, I mean, so far I haven't had one of those trolls come in that starts posting in my, like, posting in the chat, you know, like, I don't know if you've seen it before, but there are times where there's like these accounts that go into larger streams that have tons of viewers, and it'll say something about like, this stream sucks, come watch Pudge, he's live now, like blah 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 blah, like that kind of stuff. And then people get all mad, they go to Pudge's stream and then they like yell at Pudge, and Pudge is like, I didn't do anything, it's not me. It's like very frustrating. Alright, well, we got a Korok seed somewhere. Maybe he's up there. That's what I'm guessing. He's gonna be at the top here. But because I'm not... What am I holding on to? Wait, what? Oh, this is like a windmill. It's kind of like a windmill, I guess. Well, Korok is not up here. So... Oh, I think I see it. I'm not sure if I did push the button, but I don't know if it added one. Fluorescent Moon, hello, how are you? I saw that you messaged before the stream even started, so haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? I am doing awesome. How about yourself? We are in the process of trying to find all the Korok seeds, and we haven't found a whole lot of them. My fear is that I'm going to miss out on Korok seeds because I'm too far down into the canyon, and we're going to have to end up turning around and like go up along the edge of the canyon as well, which we could do, I guess. 172 days till Tears of the Kingdom. Just can't believe that someone spent 2 years doing that. You can be spending all that time on college, career paths, etc. I guess some people just really waste time trolling then. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think the troll accounts are all controlled as like a bot. So they're probably a bot. Someone who does it via a bot who does all of that for them. Yeah. Like basically you just tell the bot where you want it to go. The bot goes into a stream chat and then just starts spamming stuff. It just starts spamming stuff in the chat saying, "Oh, look at me. Go watch Pudge." Like that. That's just super annoying. Seems like it would be super annoying anyway. But because I don't have a huge, since I don't have a huge audience, the bot never targets my stream as a way of saying, "Go watch Pudge. This stream sucks. Go watch Pudge." I mean, Pudge's streams are better than mine anyway, so it wouldn't be that far off. But it wouldn't be that far off from the truth. But all right, there's another Swift Violet. Can admit, bot or not, it's very shameful. They spend time just making others miserable. Yeah. For sure. All right, let's go back. Let's go back this way. He's a big boy.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, there's a Korok right there. So I think this Korok, if I'm not mistaken, this might actually be the last. So I watched somebody else. Maybe not. Maybe not. This might not be the Korok seed. But I was watching somebody do a 100% of this game. And they had one Korok seed left to go. And the way they found it was so hilarious. Do you by chance remember Zacky Boy? Yes, I do. Is that who you are, Fluorescent Moon? Are you the Zacky Boy? Not much you can do about it. Yeah, it sucks. But I think he's Pudge is pretty much just be like, whatever. If you wanna attack me, then whatever. Do your worst at this point. Because there's really not much he can do about it. Okay, we're gonna walk around this way, and then I'm gonna go down inside the canyon again. And that was you, but now I'm no longer the boy. I'm The girl. Okay. That makes sense. So then you changed your name. Alrighty then. I'll try to remember that. No Korok notification. This seems like a good spot for a Korok. Whether it's here or above. I doubt it because I would have gotten the notification for it. Nope. Let's hope this is I think we need electric Lizalfos too. I can't tell if these are fire. If those were fire Lizalfos. No, they're just regular. They're just regular old Lizalfos. Oh, there's some Swift Violets. And say I'm looking forward to getting a camera eventually. Filming is nice, to be honest. What would you be filming with your camera? Just out of curiosity. Oh, well that sucks. I guess we're gonna have to turn off notifications for now. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to turn off the Streamlabs alerts. Because we're getting the trolls who think they're so cheeky and funny. So we'll make short work of that. I guess because I'm talking about Pudge and all that, I've become a target, I guess. I should have realized. I should have known that that was going to happen, but oh well. If that person's talking in the chat at all, feel free to block them right away. I would imagine that if there was a Korok seed at the top of this thing, the notification would have probably gone off by now. Is it cold here? Yes. It has been cold. Quite cold. Oh, hi. Oh, wait. Uh, there's so much to look for. Okay, so it's over here. Uh, oh, I see where it is. I see where it is. How cold is it? Last I checked. Oh, well, over the weekend it got down to the 20s. Nine
Rivali's gale
degrees
is
to
now
50
ready.
degrees. Wow. No, Korok seed. I lost track of count. I think I'm at 6, maybe 7. 6 or 7 Korok seeds. I'm glad I decided to come down here because I kind of figured I haven't explored down here yet much. And I figured this is like the perfect place to look for Korok seeds since we haven't really come down here at all. I don't remember if there's like this is a perfect spot to have a stone talus. So like it would be nice to have a stone talus down here, but oh, look at that. Another Korok seed. High of 70 today. I mean, one good thing is because the temperatures were more mild. Since the temperatures were a little bit more mild in like late October, early November, like my electric bill went down for that period of time. I only paid, or I paid, or I used almost 25% less electricity because of the temperatures being warmer and us not having to use AC, not having to use heat. Um, yeah, like for whatever reason, last year November must have been like October and November must have been super cold or something. Is that a Korok that I haven't gotten yet? See, there's a lot of Koroks here. That was easy enough. Super fast. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize I was on the big screen still, or the smaller screen. Cool. All right. Well, let's make a way over to there because I'm thinking there's going to be a potential Korok seed over there too. Hey Jeff, how's it going? So far, no notification. Doesn't mean there isn't one, but any recent cross stitch update, I can show you. I can show you the most recent update. Yeah. I mean, if you have Instagram, you can see my updates like almost on a daily basis. But let me think it's this scene here has it. Let me get you the latest picture. This obviously doesn't show the update for today. I started adding the shading for the lettering in the top info box. But this is where I netted on Sunday. So that's where we're at now with on Sunday. For Sunday, that is. So yeah, so that top one. So we have two HP bars now. Um, some of the background is actually filled in too. Um, but the info box, I'm thinking the info box should be done by next week. Because the over the weekend, I should be able to get a good amount done on it. Um, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen the update for it in a while, there you go. That's where we're at right now with the progress. I am currently we this represents over 25% completion. So we're a quarter of the way done already. And I still am estimated to be like 200 days left. Where it today would have been day 83. So we have 200 days left estimated based on my current trajectory. But I feel like it's going to be less than that because lately I've been able to get like a ton of stitches done every day that I work on it. Today I only got about 270 some, but lately I've been averaging probably close to 500 stitches a day. So, like from a week ago, from Monday of last week to today, not counting today's stitches, I had like 2,800 stitches that I added in a week's time. That's got to be almost a record because even with the Zelda cross stitch in a week's time, I think the most I did was a little bit over 4,000 stitches. And that was me like stitching like every day of the week, including getting a ton of stitches done on Sunday. This this past week, I think I did about 5 days. Please don't tell me. Oh, yay. Oh well. Well, I deserve it, I guess. I deserve it. I brought attention to it. Guess one way to look at it is if he's doing it to me, then that means he's not doing it to Pudge, hopefully. I deleted it, Pretzel, too. It's another troll account. But I probably deleted it before you could see it. Yeah, it was a username that said, "This stream is trash. Watch Chadley." So hopefully that doesn't mean what I think it means. Oh, this... Okay, so we didn't have this part on the map. We didn't have this name on the map. This is the golf game. But it doesn't count. It doesn't count as a side quest or anything, so we don't need to do it. Think there's going to be a Korok over here, but doesn't hurt to check because we're just going to be right here. It's even something of a problem on the big name YouTubers channels. You'd think YouTube corporate would look out for their big names. What do you mean it's a big problem for the big name channels? Sorry. I keep forgetting to switch the scenes. So I'm guessing... So I don't have to go back and forth all the time. I'm just wondering if it's easier just to go down the side. I've seen bot accounts on channels with over 1 million subs. Always report them, but they keep coming back. Yeah, I mean, the million sub channels, like, they probably don't even worry about it. Because most of those troll accounts are not doing the same thing as what is happening to Pudge. They just have weird accounts, like advertising for giveaways and stuff like that. They have people impersonating the larger streamer saying, "Congratulations, you've won a giveaway, blah 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 blah." But they'll put those posts will like show up on other people's videos. So this is really strange. Well, there's the dragon, but I don't know. I don't think I need anything from the dragon. So we're just gonna come back down here. I think we're just gonna stick to one side because it takes too long to try to find Korok seeds on both sides of the canyon. I can always come back and I'll do the one side of the canyon and then come back and do the other side. Some of them have addressed it. One of those channels even made a video based on those bots. The video had a monster. Oh, the video has a monster-looking thing with those accounts, and then they constantly report them. It's like a Hydra. It grows two heads. Yeah. Well, we used to have that problem with I forget what's his name. Taco something. Move on to the topic from the topic. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Ballin. No, it's fine, Pretzel too. It's all good. I mean, it's okay to talk about it, but at some point we can just move on to something else. Especially since I don't want to be attracting attention, which I think is what it's doing. So, got your candles. I don't know what the candles are because I don't know what the game. I don't know anything about the game, so only adding more salt to the wound. Yeah. Holy cow, man. Just leave me alone. Come back. We'll come back to that. Unless I get notification for Korok Seed, I'm not going to check both sides. I'm only going to stay on the left. You think I would love the game? It's free to play. Okay. My problem is I have too many things to play. I have too many things to play, and I'm obviously not helping my situation by playing Breath of the Wild, and then that's all I'm playing, so. Like, even on Twitch, like, I'm not even playing video games on Twitch. I'm not even doing games on Twitch right now. It's all cross-stitching on Twitch. The super relaxing game. I don't even know what you're talking about, Pretzel 2. I don't even see what you're talking about, Pretzel 2. Did somebody wanting to get into God of War Ragnarok? Looks awesome. I don't have access to a PS5, so I can't play it. Okay. Good job. Good job, Ballin. Okay, so there's no Korok down here because it would have went off when I found the shrine, so Korok seeds. I mean, there could be one on the left it could be on the other side. Ooh, look at that. That's a Korok. Your friend's a Norse mythology nerd, so she nerds out like crazy about it. Her and other friends recommend you it, considering looking into it. I mean, the game looks awesome. I'm pretty sure I picked up for the PS3, I picked up God of War and God of War 2. YouTube should go back to the old system where they can only be one of a given channel name. I guess the one good thing is that if I ever get big enough and I can get verified, then there's no question about it, you know. because I think it does actually stop people if you have if you have a verified account, like no one else can have that name. So yeah, we're gonna have to be careful, Ballin, because you might accidentally hide the real pretzel too. The thing is, I actually can go look at their channels again. Pretzel 2, you have videos on your channel, right? Ballin, are you able to look at the channels too? Like, can you hit the three dots next to their name or whatever? And does it give you the option to look at the channel? Well, they didn't keep it, Galactic. They didn't keep it. Like, they got rid of it and then they brought it back. So it's a mod thing now as well. That's good. That way, yeah, that's a good thing, because then now we can tell if it's a troll account or not. Okay, good. That's good. That's good that you can do that, because then it's easy to tell who's a poser. Using the word poser in 2022. The 90s called. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Such a poser. Oh, that's funny. We found ourselves a Korok seed. You wish you could just scale a wall? I mean, there's climbing walls. Do miss the days when you couldn't? Ah, well. That's nice. Taco Death. I think that's what the name was. Remember Taco Death? Guy was annoying. Like, he had so many alt accounts. That goes back. That goes way back. Taco Death. Holy cow, man. That goes way back. Well, we've reached more than halfway for the 200 hours of hero's path. So we need to hurry up. We need to hurry up and get all the Korok seeds before we run out of time on the hero's path. I don't know. He was pretty adamant about using Taco Death as his name, and he just had tons of accounts. I may actually have, just out of fun, I think I unblocked all of Taco Death's accounts just to see if he would ever show his face again.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I haven't even seen Taco since before the pandemic. It's probably because everybody blocked him. Haven't you ever thought about how Zelda is just chilling at the castle? Yeah. She's been there for 100 years. I think she'll survive for another 100. Well, back to evil, and we were just out finding Korok seeds. Hey. Well, we found another one. This was the place to come. This was a place to go. This is definitely the place to come to get all the Korok seeds. And nice. She's got it handled. Yeah, that's right. She's been fine. She's been fine for 100 years. Link is just trying to remember he's just trying to remember. Link doesn't, he's just like, my memory is all gone, woman. I don't mean that in the bad, I'm just joking. Just joking, okay? Why he says, excuse me, princess. If I was Link, I'd just put myself back to the rest for another century. Sorry, princess. I'm still tired. Is that another Korok? Look at that. Getting all these rocky... Well, excuse me. Oh, I watched this funny... video. I'm sure some of you may have seen it. It's an animated... someone recreated an any percent speed run for Breath of the Wild, but it's animated. And it's really funny. And you guys probably, some of you may have seen it. So I'm thinking there's no more Koroks up here because I've pretty much exhausted this whole area. There might be. There might be more Koroks up here, though. Another one. Did you have something about Breath of the Wild video? Yeah, because in the animated one, they're showing him get like his first upgrade from one of the first shrines on the Great Plateau, and how it takes forever for the whatever that pedestal is, where it puts a drop of liquid on the Sheikah slate to unlock the rune, and he's just like, and then the music's like, and then it finally happens, and then Link turns into like a skeleton. This is the Forgotten Temple. And there's a Korok down here. So never mind. I speak correct. I am corrected. But yeah, Emma's like, you've never seen it? I'm like, no, Emma, sorry, I'm not up on all of the top meme content. Apologize for not being meme literate. That's the one you were talking about? Okay, there's probably multiple names for it. Or what they might have done was the any percent might have been where they took the animation, like maybe a longer version of the animation, and cut some of it out to represent like an actual speed run. So just making sure we get all the Koroxies. You don't do meme reactions? I don't, but I probably should. I probably should. I should do stuff like that too. Diversify my content, right? Like a good content creator should. I am thinking about having a second YouTube channel though. Devoted to crafting and cross stitch, because when I finally get around to making videos regarding cross stitching, I don't want it to get lost. I don't want them to get lost in my video game content. So I just need to figure out a good name. Can you guys give me a good suggestion for names when it comes to like a crafting channel or a cross-stitching channel? One of the Shrine's text says reaction vids are lazy. They're not wrong. Reaction vids take very little effort to make. I mean, you gotta find the stuff to react to. You don't do hot tub streams either. I know, it's such a shame. Such a shame. I'm sure everyone would love to see hot tub streams. Old Man Craftly. Oh, look at that. Look at Baja just coming out with the best name ever. Old Man Craftly. Should I change my YouTube? Should I change my YouTube name? My YouTube channel? I'm afraid to change my YouTube channel name. Like to Old Man Chadley so it matches with everything. Like I'm really afraid to do that because I don't want to I don't want it to get all messed up. Remember your friend of yours would like a feature for YouTube Live where only members granted permission can share GIFs and images in the chat. Look at that. We got ourselves another Korok seed. Whose great idea was it to come down here again? I think it was our troll. Keep Chadley. Don't do that necessarily, but for the crafts. No. Yeah. But I meant like, because all of my other socials at this point, all my other socials are Old Man Chadley. Like my Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I think I might have forgotten to push the button a couple times. Chad Ross. Chadley Ross. Chadley Ross. This is a great spot for Korok seeds, I'll tell you. Put on a wig and then stitch some happy little ducks. I need to find a nice, I want to find like a cute duck cross stitch pattern. And then do a giveaway. Who would want a cross stitch? Who would want a duck cross stitch? Well, I think we're going to hit 25 Korok seeds tonight. Thank goodness. Our next spot that we should probably visit. Next place that we should probably try to venture to would be Death Mountain. Bob Ross was a painter, not a cross stitcher. True. I like Old Man Craftly. I'm gonna put that in the. I'm putting that in the rotation, or I'll put it in the list of possibilities. Because I still want to make that video for the Zelda map. I should pull up my ideas so you guys can see, because I had a long bulleted list of things that I wanted to talk about in my Zelda video. All right, so I think for the most part we've short of like going along the higher areas on the cavern, I think we've covered most of the cavern. Maybe been here in the background gaming out. What you playing? What you playing there, Axe? But yeah, I have a bulleted list of things that I wanted to talk about in my video, so I'll have to pull it up here at the end of the stream. We're going to be ending very soon, actually, but I'll try to pull it up before everyone needs to leave. So Ballin, if you and Baja end up having to leave, just let me know, and I'll definitely do that and show you guys the bulleted list before I'm done for the night. We have a Korok seed somewhere. It's over this way. It's probably another rock. Nice. All I'm looking for are ledges. Like, so along the cavern, I'm looking for ledges. Because that seems to be the popular places for Korok seeds. Like, I didn't go to this ledge. I probably should go to that ledge. Um, we can walk over to that ledge, and if nothing shows up, then I think we're good. I think for the most part, most of the canyon is done. Oh, we've got swift violets, though. I need to get the swift violets. There's 2 of them.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Okay, where did the other... Oh, there it is. I was like, where did it go? Oh, there's another swift violet over there. Or no, that's rush rooms. Never mind. Of course, the dragon comes. Boom Beach. It's a mobile game. Pretzel 2, what are you playing? What's with the dragon? So there's three dragons in the game. Yeah, there's 3 dragons in the game, each one representing each of the Triforce pieces. Actually, more accurately, it's to represent each of the... Now, I don't know if they were separate goddesses, but in the story for Ocarina of Time, at the beginning, it tells you how the Triforce was created. And it said that there were 3 deities that created the Triforce. And each of the dragons' names match the name of the deities from that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. It's kind of like chess game. Way more rules on it. I was gonna say, like, if you climb down, it should slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we are up here. So we're just gonna work our way across here. Pretty sure there's not going to be any Korok seeds along here, but you never know. Because I was here. This is a big area, though, so maybe... I mean, there could even be one right here, too. At the water. I don't think we need luminous stone for anything. Alright, we're gonna go up this way. We're gonna check out that little bit of water. And then we'll come back down. And we'll keep working our way towards... Alright, it's done raining. Thank you. That's a... I don't think I've ever really seen a beetle on the rock like that before. On the, yeah, I don't ever remember seeing that. Also, kind of like rock, paper, scissors, each piece you put out has stats and an element. Each element has one it's strong and weak to. Some cases, even using an element that the enemy is weak against won't always be a ton of damage. Okay. Another Korok, maybe? Let's hope so. Let's hope that's a Korok right there. Nope. Another chest. The monies. I won't complain about money. Alright, I'm just going to keep going along this edge here. There's a Swift Violet. I really want to see if I can get enough Swift Violets to do the upgrades for whatever needs the Swift Violets. Because I think I needed like 22 Swift Violets. So we shall see. Should also probably trade in a bunch of stuff for the monies. That is another Korok. Okay. Ah, crap. I don't think I'm gonna make it up there in time. Maybe. They make you search for 1,800 Korok seeds this time. I will scream if Tears of the Kingdom has us looking for 900 Korok seeds again. I'm gonna say that it's probably not gonna do that. I think it's safe to say that there's not gonna be any Korok seeds in Tears of the Kingdom. Crap. So much for that. What I should do is just fly across and then use Rivali's Gale when I'm close to the edge. I don't think I would have had time to climb up there if I got it. Oh wait, what percentage are we at? Oh, we're at 80%. We have surpassed 80% completion. 20 more percent. They also make a symbol when you start up. Your symbol is a king to the king piece. Once it's gone, you lose. Alright, nice. Alright, I'm gonna get this last Korok seed, I think, and then I feel like it's a good spot to stop. I'll teleport somewhere to talk to the fairy, see if we can do any upgrades because of getting all of those Swift violets. And, yeah. If not, then I'll see how many swift violets we still need to get. Alright, cool. Another Korok seed. Nice. Alright, so I guess the next thing would be to check up there. Be the next thing to do. Also, I'll double check along the edge here. What do the Koroks say if you talk to them? Usually they're just like, tee hee hee, you found me. They don't usually say much. Or they'll go, yahaha. Yahaha. Nothing too exciting. Looks like there is no Korok seed up in this area. See, I don't care. I don't care about the durability. I'm just going to use the Master Sword to cut down anything. Master Sword can be used for many things. Don't mind me, just gonna mine these rocks with my sword. Yeah. Yeah, like, try explaining that to the Deku tree. The Deku tree is like, this Master Sword is meant to be used for the sealing of Evil's Bane. Sorry, I'm just using it for rocks. I'm just gonna use it as a mining utensil. A mining, mining tool. Just gonna climb this sheer rock wall with my bare hands. Yeah, exactly. Minecraft players, yeah. The rock climbers hate him. Find out why. I'll go to these two markers. I know I said it was the last one, but I'm going to go to these two markers here. We're going to teleport. We'll see if I missed any Koroks by pressing my Stream Deck to update the number manually. You know what I should do? It'd be kind of tricky to do, but I'm sure there's software out there where you could write an algorithm to recognize certain sounds in the game. and then you could process code based off of that sound being recognized. And then so what I would do is I would have software that would listen to the game audio every time. Every time it would go yahaha, it would just automatically increment the Korok seed counter, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Wouldn't that be the nicest thing? I wonder how hard that would really be. That you could like. Sounds like an amazing idea, actually. Yes, it does. I just don't know where I would even begin. Like, you obviously would have to feed it audio samples and say, like, find, or when this audio plays, or I don't know. I don't know how it would work. Like, it would almost be like similar to how, uh, not Spotify, but how's what's that one app that recognizes music songs and it'll tell you what the music song is? So I doubt there's anyone that we need. SoundCloud, Shazam, that's what it is. Yeah. Time for me to become a programmer. You could easily do it. We were able to. You can too. Yeah. 671. So let's see if I'm off by any. 671. I'm not off. I'm not off. Okay. That's good. That's good. I pressed the button all the time. All the times I needed to press the button, I did. So I already talked to this guy. Uh. Anyone else that we need to talk to in this area? Something about Great Fairy. Yep, I have a beetle. Take the beetle. It's a weird new rando game on this list site. On the list site. Mario World, Pokemon Red, Blue, International, Hylix 2, Overcooked 2, Zillion. What the heck? How would it work doing both Super Mario World and Pokemon? So what, you're talking about a hack that includes those two games? Doesn't look like there's anybody else to talk to. Nope. Alright, well, we'll mark the map. We visited that one. Alrighty then. Okay, let's go to our trusty Terrytown. Once we go to all the stables, then we'll go to all the different towns and see if there's any side quests in the towns. My fear is that some side quests need to be done at night. And I feel that's probably why we're not finding them. So we'll upgrade armor. I'll save the game, and then at the end here, I'll show you guys my bulleted list of what I wanted to talk about in my Zelda cross-stitch video. I still want to do it, and my daughter Ava still, she said that she's still excited to help me with it once I get around to it. Because she's going to help video it. Like, she's going to help get B-roll. She's going to help get, help me with my, where I'm having a camera on me to talk about it. We're going to use her equipment and not my equipment. Because she has much better camera equipment than I do, which will make the video even look that much more professional. So, hey, we got the climbing gear upgraded. Maybe we should talk to her again just to see how many more swift violets we need. So this is where we need, oh, we do need 2 Farosh. Okay, so we do need 2 shards of Farosh's horn for this. And we need red Lizalfo's tails, which that we could easily get at Death Mountain. Which maybe we'll go to Death Mountain. We need a star fragment for this to get to level 3. I mean, compared to like all of the armor that, so the yellow Lizalfos, we need to get 4 more, or no, we need 12 more. 12 more yellow Lizalfos. Actually, 22. And that'll finish all 3 of those off. We need the Smotherwing Butterflies, which those are also in Death Mountain. We need 9. The Hardy Bass, we need to find 5 Hardy Bass. That'll get us to level 3 there. 5 more Swift Violets, that's not bad. And then that's done. Or no, wait, never mind. We need 15 more Swift Violets. And that's it, because we have enough Fire Keese wings. And then I'm pretty sure most of this stuff here... okay, so we do need... so we need 2 star fragments in total. And we need another 5 Swift Violets for the sand boots. We need 1 more Hightail Lizard. That's just upgrading the snow boots for the first time, too. And then I think we're done with upgrading armor. I don't think any of this armor can be upgraded. This is all DLC armor. Yeah. So we're almost there. I mean, there's not a whole lot that we need to do yet. All right. Where do we want to go next? Where do we want to go? Let's see. Is there a spot on the map that we haven't really traveled and discovered? Like right here is definitely probably... like right here is a good spot for a Korok. Hyrule Field we haven't really Like we started to do Hyrule Field, like this, all of these trees here. I'm sure there's going to be at least one Korok in those trees. Um, and then these trees as well. We haven't done anything with those trees. Um, we got this big opened area right here. I think what we'll do next is um I think this is what we're going to do next time. We're going to do Death Mountain. We're doing Death Mountain cuz we need to get items from Death Mountain too. We need the butterflies from Death Mountain. We need, I think that's it. Oh, and then red Lizalfos too. Red Lizalfos tails and then smothering butterflies. There's a site that lists all of the randomizers you can use. It just seems very complicated. All right, so let's save. Okay. And see if I can find the email I sent to Ava real quick. If you can just hang in there for 1 second. Give me 1 second. I will find it. Hmm. I wonder. Wonder if she didn't. I wonder if I didn't email it to her. Let me look at my phone really quick. Honestly, thinking about it too, if the counter adds up every time it hears the Korok, it is doable because it's likely saying yes to a robotic call from retail stores or paying a bill. What? What? Uh, I'm almost positive I sent this to her. Yeah, because she. Oh, wait. I should probably look under my sent emails. Initial thoughts. There we go. Okay, so my initial thoughts. Let me see if I can get this pulled up on stream. And hopefully it doesn't mess up my stream here. Um, give me 1 second. I gotta switch things around because I switched back over to no, I mean it by sound recognition. Yeah. No, I got you. Take this over here. Possibly do 2 videos. The first video basically was going to have like me talking about a brief history of Link to the Past for context. Um, give a shout out to the creator of the pattern on Etsy. Briefly introducing motivation for projects. So that's where I'd be talking about basically where what got me back into cross stitching, I guess. Deciding what parts to work on next. Yeah. So, what got me into working on it, and also what kept me motivated to keep working on it. Um, then I would show the time lapse in video 1 at the end. There would be a time lapse, and then conclude with saying, uh, obviously, the typical YouTube stuff like, here's all my socials, and a brief summary of what part 2 would be like. Part 2, introduction video, telling people to watch part 1 first, and then giving them a summary of what was talked about in the first video. Brief history of when I learned cross stitching as a kid. So this one's more of like an informational video. The first video is going to be more just to show the project itself. Hey, see you later, pretzel. And then why did I start cross stitching again? Decision process on why I chose the Zelda map. What other project ideas did I have before choosing the Zelda map? Which really the only other idea I had was to do that Smash Bros mural, which is insanely large and would have been ridiculous for me to try to recreate in cross stitch. I still want to do it, but I'm going to need help to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. Talk about some ways that I stay motivated, which would be more in depth to what I said in the first video. Going to retract this in a second. Might be best to cut this part or blur it. Notice that your email was peeking out. Yeah. Well, that sucks. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do with on the YouTube side because to fix it. Um, Decision. Talking about some ways I stayed motivated. What's next? Yeah, and I can talk about the Pokemon project and all that kind of stuff. B-roll. Maybe show some amiibos. Show the finished product of the cross stitch. So some Link to the Past gameplay, maybe. Original promotional art. SNES Mini. I have an actual Super Nintendo, so I should be able to cut it. I do that right in the editor for YouTube. Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to try and see what happens. I'll see. Maybe when I end the stream, I might be able to do that. Screenshots, Etsy store. Yeah. So these are all the ideas that I had for the cross stitch. So, or not for the cross stitch videos. And then obviously I was going to do something similar for the Pokemon cross stitch. Or what I might do is, if I can come up with an easy template, I may try to create like almost like weekly update videos, or maybe a bi-weekly video updating the progress on the Pokemon cross stitch project, with like an initial video explaining from when I started until where I currently am, and then the update videos would just continue from there. I mean, these are ideas, but I don't know if I'll actually have time to do any of this. So, where did the email? My email's not showing, so I don't know what email you were referring to, Galactic. And the email that was showing for Ava is like an email that she doesn't really use anymore. It's not like a important email address for her. I may not have to worry about it. I don't know. I might not have to really worry about it too much. So, oh well. Well, thank you guys for coming to the stream. Um, Hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thank you for hanging out. It was fun chit chatting with everybody. Apologies for some of the trollish behavior that we had this evening. Hopefully, it doesn't become a habit or something that we will have to deal with every stream. That would kind of suck. But yeah, have a great night, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow on Twitch when I am cross stitching. So have a great one. Bye, everybody.